Hi there, girls. Hey, I have a joke for you. What do you get if you cross Paula Deen with a stick of butter? Happy! What do you get if you cross me with 8 ounces of cream cheese? Well, at this point in this recipe contest, a little bit heavier. But nonetheless, I am full of creativity and great ideas to make some wonderful, delicious appetizers using some cream cheese. Philadelphia cream cheese has changed my life. Yes, ever since I've started this contest, all I can think of is cream cheese. I'm sure you girls know what I'm talking about. You know, it's also changed my kids' life. They came home the other day from school and said, "Hey Mom, what are we going to have with our cream cheese tonight?" You know, I actually think that they think that cream cheese is a major food group. The other night, I was having a romantic dinner with my husband, and I looked into his eyes and I said, "I love you, Philly." But his name is Tim, so that did not go over very well either. Even when I talked to my girlfriends, I had one of them say the other day, "You know, Suzanne, your jokes are getting awfully cheesy." And as a true woman of Philly, I took that as a compliment. This brings me down to this wonderful recipe. Now, I am getting tired of going into restaurants and just seeing the same old appetizers. You know, you have your potato skins and your fried cheese sticks and your jalapeno poppers. Well, I decided to put a little twist on the jalapeno poppers and make my own recipe. Well, these are the simple ingredients right here. Very quick, very easy to make. Of course, we're going to start with our Philly cream cheese. Now, I like to use this third fat, less version with the chive and onion. This way, half the work is done for me. I'm ready to go as far as the cream cheese. I'm also going to need some slices of bacon, some sausage, without the casings on it, just of your choice. I used a mild Italian sausage today. I also need about a half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of seedless, and the seedless is important, raspberry jelly or jam. Next, I need some fresh cilantro for some garnish, and then some chipotle peppers. Now, chipotle peppers, if you've never used them, are readily found in your Mexican cooking area of your store. Now, we're going to put all these ingredients into some red peppers instead of the traditional jalapenos. Now, I'm going to be quite honest. I usually use these cute little miniature bell peppers for this recipe. They're popping up at all the grocery stores right now. I did buy some, brought them home. My kids were helping me unpack, and they got mistakenly put in the freezer. So, as a good cook, I am improvising and using the next best thing. I'm just going to use the big red bell peppers and cut them to size. Okay, now we're going to assemble our pepper poppers. Say that 20 times. So what I did is I took my red pepper and I cut it up into these nice little squares or rectangles here. Then I'm going to take my chive and onion cream cheese here, my Philadelphia cream cheese, and put a little dollop right here, right in the middle. We don't want to put too much, okay? Once we have that in the center, we're going to use our little secret, because we are going to actually put these on the grill. Yeah, I know most of you are probably thinking, I have never thought about grilling cream cheese, and this really is a different way to use the cheese. But by putting this sausage all around it, and then taking a piece of bacon and wrapping it around that delicious mixture there, this keeps everything from coming out on the grill. Next, we're going to take a nice little toothpick, put it on the top to hold the bacon on while we're grilling. We're going to place this on a platter. Next, we need to make our wonderful Chipotle raspberry glaze. This is actually very simple and very flavorful. We only need about a half a cup of seedless raspberry jam. To that, I've already added 2 cloves of garlic that were crushed. I always like to use fresh when I can. Then I'm going to use my Chipotles. Now, I know a lot of you probably have never tried a Chipotle, or maybe you that are intimidated by jalapenos would think, oh, I don't want to do that, because these are actually jalapenos that have just been smoked and then packed in the sauce. But these are so much more than just heat. If you've never tried them, you should give them a try. They have so much flavor and smokiness. So I'm just going to take that and add it to my jelly. I'm going to give it a good stir. Then I'm going to take my poppers outside and I'm going to place them on a very low fire grill. Now you want to keep it low because we have the bacon and the sausage here and we don't want a big flare up. I'm going to cook these until the sausage and the bacon look like they're nice and done and the bacon is starting to crisp up. That should take about 15 to 20 minutes. At the end of that cooking time, for just the last few minutes, I am going to take my Chipotle glaze that I made, cover them in that glaze, cook them just a few more minutes to make that all set up, and then come in and we're going to try these delicious poppers. Okay, I just got in from the grill from being outside and brought my poppers in, garnished them up with a little bit of fresh cilantro, plated them up on these beautiful little silver cocktail platters. Wouldn't this be a great addition to your next cocktail party or your barbecue? You know, if you start the barbecue up and you have the heat outside, why not do your appetizers out there too? You know, aren't we all getting tired of the same old appetizers time after time? Well, pop these poppers up tonight and you'll surprise your guests and friends. This is a delicious way to use cream cheese.